like Timberland and all those other kind of DJs, because they don't really seem to come from the same sort of era as Pete Rock.
No, they don't. No.
And they don't seem to have the same sort of style where he does a lot of scratching and chopping bits up and that sort of stuff. And it might just be a case of it's a different style of DJ, a slightly different angle, maybe.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I don't know. My point, I don't think it's hurt at all. I think it's the onus rests on you. If that's your flavour and that's what you want to do, you do it regardless of what technologies come out. Yeah. I just think producers nowadays don't think, alright, I've got a chorus here, I'm going to cut on it. They're going to get someone to sing on it, or they're going to get someone to spit.
Yeah.
I was at Q-Tip the other day, no, what Q-Tip, Roots concert. Questlove played this, he had a 2-hour set where he played Break, then the rap tune that sampled it. Break, the rap tune that sampled it for 2 hours. Now, if he was to play that set with vinyl, he would have to get 2 trucks to pull up outside the venue and cart them all in. So that's where I think lost a bit of its soul, but I wouldn't have heard that set if it weren't for like final scratch, track to DJ and stuff like that. So I think it's a fine line.
Right, my next question, yeah. Do you still get the same feeling now compared to when you first heard that Nas track or that Pete Rock and CL Smooth track or that Gangstar track? Like, can you listen to a track? Is it possible to actually listen to a track now and be like, yeah, you know what? I'm feeling that, yeah.
Do you know, I would say no, but I've got to be honest. When I heard Q-Tip getting up in New York, I had that same feeling of when I first heard They Reminisce. I thought to myself, do you know, this is real hip hop. It can be done, but it just doesn't get done on a regular, consistent basis.
It's more of a rarity these days.
Yeah, it's a rarity, but I'm just saying, I was amazed when I heard that track. I thought, yeah, this is proper music.
Yeah, but you can't be fooled though, because certain tunes will come out and you think, yeah, and you'll be on a high on that, and then you go give it a week or two or something like that, and you're dead bored of it, completely bored of it. I don't think that's what it is. The quality is sort of like low in itself in a way.
Yeah.
You think, yeah, it's all good, bouncy tune, lyrics are there, blah blah blah. It's not.
I agree with that point.
It fades quicker.
It fades quicker still.
It depends on what you like as well, though, really, innit?
Yeah.
You know, because there's a lot of stuff that's coming out now that is, you can still get that, like that Blue and XR. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the underground, it's gone back underground hip hop. Like MF Doom, those cats out there, Lil Brother, it's kind of gone back underground where it kind of started from, and I think that's what's happened. Like the commercial side of hip hop is not out there as much as it was like mid-90s. I think it's got like the raw essence of hip hop. It's gone back underground. So if you want to hear proper hip hop, good hip hop, that's where you guys.
That's the only place it can survive, in my humble opinion. Like mainstream isn't the place for the sort of hip hop that I particularly really vibe off. Mainstream's not really a place for it. I think a good example of a crossover was Biggie. He was probably as close as you can get to real authentic hip hop that everyone enjoys, not just the hardcore heads. You see girls bopping to it. Back in the days, like girls didn't like hip hop.
Yeah,
certain rappers came out and they bridged the
gap. A bit like
Dr.
Dre did a lot as well.
I mean, but now it's gone 360, and like if you want to listen to, for me anyway, like proper heads like Blue and Exile and all those sort of guys, you ain't gonna really hear too much about them unless you know what's good, sort of thing.
I'm a bad man. Good. The call for the session has just reached your area. You're putting on the way, and that's the reason I ain't hearing you. So, but it's the red carpet that I'm getting this. Realize the playroom? That shit's ridiculous.
Alright, so this leads nicely onto my next question. I want everyone here to name their favourite 3 tracks of all time, ever.
Oh, yeah.
I know you might have to think about it still, but
I'll say my top 2 straight away.
Or even if you can't think of a top 3, then top 2 then, and why?
Has to be Pete Rock, Still Smooth, They Reminisce, and secondly, Mobb Deep, Shook Ones. That has to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Well, I can't be honest.
Can you remember when you first heard them tracks? Can you remember?
No, I can't remember exactly when. No.
Can you
I
tell us why?
can remember when I first heard Pete Rock, and that was on Empty Raps at about 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. And Ed Lover introduced it as a world exclusive. And I must have hit that with one button about 50 times.
Can you tell us why they're your favourite tracks?
Pete Rock and Still Smooth, it's the production on it and the actual song had a meaning to it. It was a tribute to Heavy D's cousin, whatever it was. There was an essence to that song. Whereas Mobb Deep was more a club.
It was just
You just put that song on and it was all over. The man like Tim Westwood knew that if there's one track he was going to put in his crate, it was that. And he put that on and the whole place went crazy. Wicked. Exactly.
I don't know what to choose because if I choose something, I feel like
You're
I'm going to be a disservice to all the other hip hop. But
It's hard.
the only thing that's springing to my mind is Wu-Tang, Protect Your Neck.
For Connect.
Yeah, and another one. Boy, I don't know. I'd have to say there's so many others, but the thing that's pointing in my head: Wu-Tang, Protect Your Neck, and Redman's lead single off What the Album, because I was a big Redman fan, and I could play that album.
Time for some action.
Time for some action.
Time for some action. And the other one's Blow Your Mind, I think, what they do. The sample, I can't remember what sample it was, but those two for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
God damn. Thinking about now, probably what? Straight Out Compton. That's one. That's got to be. That's like, I think that's pretty much on a good level where everybody just communicated with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the next one. Classic, and I'll say probably Public Enemy again as well.
Where did you first hear
Right.
Straight Out Compton?
Straight Out Compton, Pirate Radio Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pirate Station. I don't even know what station it was now, but yeah, you know how it goes. You're on the old tape recording or whatever. Like, yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, those are my two there. Can't think of the next one though.
Mike.
Wait.
Just
Thinking of one.
Yeah.
Now, one is probably Memory Lane of Illmatic.
Right.
And Summertime, I don't even remember what year it was, but I just remember that tune. And I remember that first like, what is it, 4 bars or 8 bars, where he comes into it. What is it? I rap for listeners, blunt hairs for ladies and apprentices. Hennessy holders and old school labels. He just kills it. The way he just comes
It's a
in.
bit much.
It's just that. I just remember just sitting in the park, even I think having it on my freaking little Walkman or mini disc and just listening to it, just popping through it and whatever. And then, boy, I don't know. I can't really truly. There's too many tunes for me to say, these are my 3 favourite tunes. But if there's one, it's probably Memory Lane.
What?
First one that springs to mind, I remember just loving this tune like an awful lot. It was My Dukes by OC off his first album, which didn't really get too much airplay, but even if you put it on now, it's such a nice tune to listen to. It's really, really nice. And also, I'd say the remix of Crooklyn Dodgers with
You getting deep now.
Special Ed.
You're getting deep.
Special Ed, Buckshot, and
Ace.
yeah, Ace. Yeah, Ace. That remix was just flipping heck, but it was a bit much though. And even when I put it on now, you know what I mean, it's still got the same sort
Yes,
of
I just heard it.
yeah, it's fresh. It had all that time ago. And I think the third one, I'm thinking, to be honest, I could probably name 100. Yeah, but I will settle on this one for now, for the sake of time. I suppose it's Cream. Could it all be? No,
Cash
sorry.
Rules,
No. Could it all be so simple?
Oh, okay.